Hi, Capricorn. I just got spiritually attacked like 3 times trying to start this video. Somebody wanted me to dress sexier. Somebody spilled all my tea. Didn't want me to sit down. Like, honestly, these psychic attacks for just doing my job, for just doing the readings that I have to do. Like, if I don't get some type of bonus in the afterlife, I swear to God, I might come back and just randomly kill people in another life. Like, unappreciation makes people go crazy, especially when they're busting their ass to do something. The universe isn't paying them, and then they're allowing spiritual attacks to come through at the same time. It's like, is there absolutely no protection out there? Like, there isn't. There is absolutely no fucking protection. People talk about spiritual protection. Oh, you have spiritual protection. No. Your soul is protecting you. That's it. There's nothing spiritual about that. Your soul is on the line trying to protect you. And then this is Capricorn energy. Of course, we're dealing with devil energy. We're dealing with people who are obsessed with you. This is judgment. And I heard that last night. And I don't sleep at night now because the spiritual attacks got so bad. While I was trying to sleep, I just said, fuck it, I'll take sleep away from me. If I can't sleep and do my job, because I work in my dreams as well. That's why I can't work on camera. I can't work in real life. I can't work in my dreams. Are you fucking kidding me? We're supposed to work. Who's going to stop somebody from working, right? Little demons, fucking losers that want your job, that want to take your life, that are so obsessed with you. Like, this is judgment on all ends. And it's even been a couple days since I've done a reading to gain my energy back, and then to get a full-blown attack. Just going and sitting down and doing the one thing I love to do is such a smack in the face. Like, why do you do what you love? You know, because you love it, because you purely enjoy it. And for somebody to take that away from you, or to try to take that away, that you've acquired, a skill that you've acquired, something that you love doing, all because they're jealous of what it looks like. This one chick my sister knew got jealous of a girl because her name was Raven and she painted at home. She was jealous of her name, Raven. Oh, she's so cool. She has a name, Raven, and she sits at home and she paints all day. So I'm jealous of her. Like, grow up. Learn how to paint. Like, fucking Christ. You know how long it took me to learn how to paint and to have the confidence to paint? Well, my whole family told me to go fuck myself. I was nothing. If I didn't go to art school, I was nothing. Like, it's called have a fucking backbone. Oh, so you're going to get beat up a bit. What else is new? I've been beat up since the day I was born. Like, I was abused the second I was born. I was neglected the minute I was born. I had allergies my mother didn't care about. She tried to kill me in womb. Like, people need to get over their shit. Like, do you know how bad other people have it? Or how bad they've had it and some entitled bitch is sitting in front of you trying to take something? Like, that's why I do this readings. Like, that's why, and I say, like, I'll die over this. Like, I don't care, because I know how big of cowards are. They just don't want their truth to come out. That's it. They just want to hurt people. They want to hurt people. Ooh, we got Palm Reader in reverse. High Wire Walker. We've got Unicyclist in reverse. We've got Merry-Go-Round. Oh, no. And Sticky Fingers. Plate spinner. Ooh, there's a ringmaster. I knew it. And there's a tightrope walker twice. Oh no. Oh no. I can see this right away. Somebody, like, I did a reading the other day about putting somebody on walking a tightrope without a walking a tightrope without a circus net. So somebody making somebody walk a tightrope just for entertainment, even though they knew that this person would die because they didn't know how to tightrope. So now we've got somebody didn't know. Okay, Palm Reader in reverse. They didn't use their natural instincts, their natural gifts. They're not focusing on the clear-cut truth. They just want to listen to demons. People want to listen to the demons, which is why this is going to come out in Capricorn, because Capricorn's all about the fucking devil. And if people need to learn how to defeat the devil, and if you don't, you're fucking weak, and you know that you are. Something that's telling you to go drink or go beat a child, really, you can't rise up your energy a little bit to get above that, right? It's like, no, you just want to stay below it. You just want to hurt people. And that's what this person's doing. Okay, so not only are they not using their instincts, but this unicyclist here, in reverse, is just kind of like somebody who is destructive. That's what I just got. This person is destructive, okay? And they're keeping you on some type of merry-go-round so then they don't get their fingers dirty. Okay, they don't want to be henchmen. They don't want to do the work for themselves. They want to take other people's work, right? And then they don't have to get dirty. They don't have to get sticky. They don't have to get nothing. Nothing happens. They can just stay squeaky clean while they steal other people's fortunes, right? It's fucked. Trust me. So we got popcorn and tightrope. Like somebody wanted to sit and enjoy you walking on this wire. Do you know how dangerous walking on a wire is? You don't do that in front of people to get entertainment unless you're getting fucking paid for it. Okay? Seriously paid for it. Right? You're not an animal. You don't do tricks in front of somebody. Okay? But somebody was like, do your tricks, bitch. Because I'm a ringmaster in reverse. I don't even know what I'm doing. I'm keeping people on merry-go-rounds because I'm a plate spinner. That's all I do. I just want to keep people on these wheels going around and around and around because I know everything and they know nothing. I actually knew somebody like that too. She thought she was going to come in and teach me a bunch of lessons on how to be a woman. Because she tapes her boobs up and she puts them in people's faces and goes, love me, I have boobs. Okay, for one, a woman-sized chest does not make her a woman. Okay, boobs don't make you a woman. I know that a lot of people think that. Oh, my breasts, my boobs, I have to look like a woman. No, you want to look like a slut and act like a whore, right? Totally different. So this nasty ass bitch, and I can feel this energy. I can feel this woman around me. And that's how I know that this is a reading that they don't want to come out because they want to use you. People want to use you, especially if you're a nice person. Oh, they will use that ticket until the day you die, just to fuck with you. So if you've kind of had a high risk life, it's because somebody put you in that risk and said that they knew what they were doing and they were following procedure. Palm reader in reverse. Everything they did was wrong. Not one thing they did to you was right. But because they thought they were a little daredevil acting like a clown, okay, they were a little actress, that merry-go-round kept them from getting their hands dirty. And that's not the way that life works. Everybody works. Everybody gets their hands dirty. And I know that people want to think, I don't have to work. I'm going to get my husband to work. I'm going to get my wife to work. I'm going to get them to bring in all my money. I don't even care. Blah, blah, blah. You don't think those people, those self-righteous assholes don't get told on and get replaced? Of course they do. They have to live out what they did, though. That stupid magic that they pulled, right? They have to live that out because they pulled the energy in to do it. But Mother Nature's going to know what they did with her energy. She's going to come back. She's going to recount all those receipts. Okay, where's my energy used here? Where's my energy used here? Oh, I see somebody used fire to burn somebody's house down, and I see that somebody used nature to invade somebody's privacy. Like, you don't think that she's not in control of all that? Of course. There's a ringleader, and there's a ringmaster everywhere, right? And that's how stupid this person is. I'm going to be a ringmaster in reverse. I'm going to hurt you. I'm going to start this show, and I'm going to make everybody pay to watch you, and you're going to learn your lesson. Those are big words for a little girl, don't you think? Ringmaster in reverse, please. Give me this ringmaster in reverse, please. Oh my God, 9 of Swords. They are obsessed with you. I knew it. They're obsessed with you. When somebody tells me before my reading to take my shirt off because they want to see my boobs before a reading, because that's people, there's this girl who thinks I do tarot readings online because I want to be famous. And I want to get a boyfriend, so I put my boobs out there. Okay, I have boobs, they're going to be seen. I'm single, I'm not on here trying to fucking mingle. Okay, but she seems to think that it's this title of coolness, that reading tarot is so cool, and I want to be Whitney Moonshine, and I want to take all her gifts. It took me 10 years to acquire these gifts. You can't just take somebody's gifts on them that they've worked hard for, especially when you're dealing with tools. This is clairvoyancy tools, using your third eye, using your hearing, right? Using your clairaudient, learning how to hear the message through the grapevine, right? Through the dimensions, through the soundless parallels that we have all through this universe, right? So this person is a joke. They're a fool. Okay? They're obsessed with you and they're so anxious about it that they don't realize that their obsession has turned to you. That's not a good obsession. This woman that I'm talking about is obsessed with other women and marries men so she can have affairs with women because she's secretly a lesbian but won't tell anybody about it because it's not sexy. She wants to do sexy things with women in front of men so they find her more attractive. Okay? Ooh. So we got Knight of Pentacles in reverse with Tracker. So this person has even they can't even track you. They say they have so many gifts, but they can't even find you. They don't know where you are. If they had such great gifts, they'd be able to figure it out, right? But not when you steal gifts that are not yours, right? Ooh, Two of Swords with Germany. This person might be German. Okay, they could also be overseas, but also with my German card, as if you know German people, you know they're very strong-willed. Like I find Germans very resilient. Okay, a lot like Russians, very tough, right? And weren't bred to be little pussies. They were bred to do something and to feel something and to not allow those feelings to take over them, right? So this person, this feminine energy I'm picking up, okay, can't track you. They're not strong. They're not independent. They're not a force to be reckoned with. They're just obsessed. They're an obsessed, crazed fool, like a 16-year-old that just found a porno for the first time. Like, that's how gross this is. Like, people get their energy and you think like, oh, someone's thinking about you. You think that that's a good thing, but just because somebody's thinking about you doesn't mean that's good. If someone's thinking about you, that could be obsessive compulsive. Think about it, okay? Where are we at? 12? Oof. 1221, this was a mirror. It says this is this person's judgment. So what's this ringmaster's judgment now for doing this? I want to know their judgment. Actually, you know what's going to tell me their judgment the best? Ooh, other than this card that just fell. Ooh, kid in a candy store. Oh, no. They really had fun with this. Okay? And this person should have done their research on how the world works. Like, I know that some people think, well, because they're in their 30s or their 40s and they went to school, like, they know everything. I know everything, okay? I went to school. I'm a graduate. I know everything. No, you don't. Ugh. Get away from me. Go away. Ooh. Gross. Okay, what's this ringmaster's judgment now? Ringmaster in reverse. Yes, what is their judgment now for this? Like, I'm here, I'm getting judgment. Look at this. They got a witness. There was a witness that finally saw what they were doing. So somebody knows. Ooh. Knight of Flames in reverse with the shark in reverse. So these things, this person's feelings for you now can no longer hide, right? They could have went really deep in your subconscious for a while. Hence coming out and hurting you in real life, right? Especially a physical attack, like you're going and you're all good and you're feeling great, and then somebody spills your drink all over the place. Like, you're just like, I didn't do that. Like, who knocked that over? You know, like somebody trying to stop you in your past, somebody trying to, like, because they can't derail you anymore. So what they try to do is get angry enough that you stop the work, right? It's if they can't spiritually stop you now because of the abuse that they've put you through, then they're going to try to get other ways to stop you, so then you stop yourself, okay? And that's not the way that this works, because you're not going to stop yourself, right? You've been on a merry-go-round for how okay, let's see, just for, you know, hypothetical purposes here, how long this ringmaster in reverse has kept you on this merry-go-round. Saying it's a game. They're having fun. It's a game. It's a ride. Everybody rides the merry-go-round and has fun, right? Not after 10 years in a row and you're probably barfing, puking everywhere. Ew. Oh my God. Okay, I said, the question was, how long has this been happening for? Okay, we got 2 of Cups, STD. Either since you got an STD, okay, ever since you heard they got an STD, or 2 years. 2 months, 2 years. Okay, but we also got substance abuse. So I feel like this person got an STD while drunk, right? Slept around with somebody and they got drunk and then they got caught, right? Because that's how you get caught. That's how people get caught. They get venereal diseases, especially when they're in partnerships and somebody gets, the clap, somebody gets gonorrhea and the partner doesn't have it. So where do you think the other one got it from? And don't say a toilet seat, because that's not the way that venereal diseases work. Okay, I know that people like to trick people by saying that they sat on a toilet seat and got crabs. Actually, that could be possible. But actually, I think some things could be transferred via toilet. It just depends what that person has and if it's infected. Why are we talking about infection? Come on, you know how STDs, you know how they spread, bitch. Read the internet. Don't tell me somebody told you they got an STD from sitting on a toilet seat. Please don't believe it. Please don't believe it, okay? Copycat. Okay, so yes, this person's definitely trying to copy you. And the thing is that if they want to be you, if they really seriously are so obsessed that they want to be you, and say back in the day, you did get a venereal disease, okay? You did get something, they're going to get it. If they want to be you so bad, they're going to go through everything you went through. And I know it sounds crazy, but I believe it to be true. If somebody wants to physically embody another person because they think they're cool or they're hot or that's their identity and that celebrity stole it and that's my hidden identity, blah, blah, blah. Anything that they steal, okay, they have to do the whole thing. Like, so this bitch comes into my dreams the other night and she says she wants my body or something, like it was my body or like my head or like my top half or something. And I'm like, nah, like if you want to take my body, you got to take all my memories with it. You're not getting out of being molested when you were 3. You're not getting out of my mom kicking the shit out of me until I was like 13. You're not getting out of that. You're not getting out. You're not just going to get the good side and what, because you like the way that somebody looks, you think you can take everything? No, you're going to take everything that comes with that body. Right? So that's what I'm getting with this STD is like this person wants to try to say that they're you. Clap back. Oh no, look at the bottom of the deck, the perfect storm. This is the perfect storm. This person's an idiot, okay? And it's coming out right now. These are the cold seasons, okay? This person's, what they did was cold, okay? They were a monster in your life, okay? They hid as much as they possibly could, and they put you into a lot of accidents, but the accidents didn't work. Okay, because when somebody's physically trying to hurt you, accidents are one of those things. Accidents, you can't really avoid an accident. That's why they're accidents. But when somebody puts accidents in front of your path because they want to keep you on a merry-go-round, because they want to sit and watch you on a tightrope struggle while they sit and eat popcorn, like there are movies. Do people not know that? Like there are movies, like films that you can watch for entertainment instead of like fucking with people's lives in real life and going, oh my God, look at this entertainment. Look what I'm doing to this person. I'm totally ruining their lives. I'm doing all this work just to ruin everybody's life. There's a special place for people like that. And I know you probably think I'm going to say hell, but hell ain't the worst thing we got going on. No mercy. Oh my God. Oh. Did the camera move when I just fucked up everything? No. Look at this. Mercy in reverse with the truth in reverse. There is no mercy to people who lie. Like, I know that like my parents have always called me a liar, right? They've always said, Whitney lies, Whitney lies, Whitney lies. Yeah, because the two of them, my father and my stepmother, were actually lying to each other. So in order to keep that bridge okay, that foundation of they were totally full of shit, they had to have me fill in the cracks. Okay? I was their glue that kept their relationship together by blaming everything on me because they lied, right? And when you lie and somebody else is affected by that, okay, it's not just that one person. And that's what I'm trying to stress these days on these readings, is that when one person is attacked, it attacks everybody that's helping that one person as well, or that one person's helping, right? We all have a mission and we all have paths that we have to cross so then we can help each other. So then we can build and keep alive our small little knit community that still believes that what goes around comes around, right? We have to keep together with those people, and we have to stand strong with those people and fight against these other people that just seem to think that they can take everything and walk away. Like, okay, sure, like there are tons of robbers out there. There are tons of people who break the law every day, but they also get punished for it. Right? So anybody that thinks that they can steal something, or that they're just going to ridicule the other person because of the way that they look, if it's that superficial, it's even worse. Right? It's even worse. So what my father and stepmother would do is they would play these dirty games with each other. And my stepmother, she would go through our things and she would eavesdrop over our conversations, or when we were talking with our friends, and she would use the very, like, you realize on a telephone, when you're eavesdropping, okay, with somebody on a telephone, you can only hear what that one person's saying. Okay? You can't hear what the other person on the other line is saying, so you have no idea what they're talking about. So somebody could have said something like, you know, for instance, I could have been on the phone with somebody, or you could have been on the phone with somebody, and you were talking about how worried you were about somebody, right? And then the three words you say, right, are so incriminating, but it's the three words that the other person is saying, you know, if they die, well, my God, you know, like, I can't think of anything right now because it's too horrifying in my brain of how my stepmother eavesdropped on me and then went and told my father things that I had no idea what she was talking about. She also, we moved into this house once, and she had just waxed the floors, the tile floors. Okay, I was 8 years old. I didn't even know what waxing floors. I didn't know what anything was. Okay, I was fucking 8 years old, man. I was traumatized. I can't even believe I survived. I tried to kill myself when I was 8. Okay, like, so we were sitting there having lunch, and I spilt my juice. I spilled my fruit punch all over the fucking ground. Okay, I didn't do it. I wasn't a vindictive little 8-year-old trying to piss my stepmother off, right? But she went right up to my father. She told my father I did it on purpose, that she had just cleaned the floors and I tried to sabotage her. My father came to me. He goes, "Why are you trying to ruin Cindy's day? She just spent 2 hours cleaning the floors and waxing them, and you just think that you can spill your drink and ruin her day? Well, you're cleaning it up by yourself." And it was all in the blinds. It was all over the windows. And I was like, I sat there and cried because it was an accident. I was getting punished for it. And then my stepmother told my father that I was a vindictive little cunt going after her, when I would have loved that glass of juice, because after that glass of juice that fell, they gave me water and told me I wasn't allowed to have any anymore. Like, you think that you can be a resilient child. Okay, that you can get through it, that your parents being bullies, right, that it's just going to make you stronger. But it doesn't. It does make you stronger, but it also turns you into an asshole, because you stop trusting. Any accident that you do, you now are crucified for, so you don't even admit when you do accidents because of how people have treated you in the past when accidents have happened. Accidents are accidents. Okay, they're not meant to, especially when a child does them, they're meant to teach lessons. They're not meant to physically hurt somebody. If someone's using accidents to hurt you, that is like my stepmother using that juice excuse so she could attack me in front of everybody, leave me on my own, and then leave me to figure it all out and clean it all up for her. Because she had already cleaned them, so she didn't need to clean them again. You know, the job of a mom is to fucking clean. She had us clean in her house the second we bought one. It was, okay, I don't clean anymore, kids clean. So now, because you bought a house, we have to clean up after it? Like, if you want a house, bitch, clean it up after yourself. I would never make a child clean. For one, I wouldn't watch them. I wouldn't be able to sit and watch a child clean, because that's just unforced labor that you just don't need to do unless you're helping them. You don't watch children clean and get off on it. You don't watch children work and get off on it. Well, I gotta work, so they gotta work. A child is supposed to enjoy their childhood, which is why they're a child. You don't like your adulthood. Well, sorry, but you just had a kid and now you hate your life, so you're gonna take it out on your kid? Like, that's double. God knows what conviction that bitch will get, right? Like you want to be a parent, but then nobody ever wants to take care of their kid, right? They want to be a friend, but then they don't want to be a supportive person. They want to control, right? People do things that are completely out of other people's control and they don't like it, so they try to change them, right? Because they can't handle somebody doing something different, because they can't do anything different, because they've been accustomed to do everything, right? They're the ones. Anybody that tells you you can't change or that you're not allowed to change anything, like my stepmother kept the house the same, looking the same for 20 years. That's not healthy. Move some furniture around, bitch. Not just a fresh coat of paint. Leave everything the same in case the queen comes. Like, that's what it was. Like, my stepmother was determined to believe the queen was coming over. And if you did anything to stop the queen from coming over, she was gonna fucking beat you. You know how many times she just grounded me for no fucking reason? Like, these people who lied, okay, and they worked on these lies because they were working against children. So they said, well, I'm working against a child, and it's my word over theirs. Okay, so you just took something vulnerable, something fragile, and you lied on their behalf because you're the one that's supposed to be being listened over everything, and your word's supposed to be taken for it. So these parents that are lying because they know that someone's listening to their word over their child because they're the parent, you know they're going to come back to that child, because children don't forget. We don't forget what actually happened. A parent will, that's lying about the situation. They're going to forget fucking, like, from start to finish what happened because they lied. I would love, and that's the whole part of why I wanted to take my parents to therapy, because that's the kind of shit I wanted to bring up. All that shit that they did and tortured me, grounded me for no reason, because they just didn't want to see my face. I would have brought up, because they laughed every time I brought up shit that they did, you know, where they hurt me. They just laughed. Ha ha, we were probably drunk. Oh, sorry about that. Ha ha ha. Yeah, you were a bastard kid. That's not an excuse, man. But kids are going to remember. Kids remember everything, because they were kept on a merry-go-round. And you see I keep doing this for some reason? This is merry-go-round. Over and over and over again. I mean, how many lessons do you think you've had to learn now because somebody keeps calling you a child? And you're 47 years old, or 39 years old, or 19, or 25. And you're being called a kid. So then you can be left on a merry-go-round. So this person can just watch you fail over and over and over again and go back to school. You need to learn. Go back to school. Condescending little fucking assholes. And that's why this reading's coming out. No holdbacks anymore. There is no holdback on this channel. People don't like me. Like where I come from, they don't like me because they're so fucking obsessed with me. They're obsessed with my talents. They're obsessed with the way they look, with the way that I look, or they wouldn't talk about me so much. People who talk about you, it's not a good thing. Right? Being talked about is not a good thing. Like, it's so narcissistic that some people they don't care what people say as long as someone's talking about them. Right? Bad publicity is not bad publicity, it's publicity. And that's truly how people feel. So people who do things to hurt people to get on the front page, it's their judgment. It's their judgment. And yeah, okay, so what happens to them is they get the witness, right? Somebody's caught them red-handed. Oh, I'm hearing bye by NSYNC. So this person's bye. They are a fool, okay? Oldies but goodies in reverse. This is all getting replayed now. The past is getting replayed. And they didn't want to replay the past. They didn't want to go through the past. They didn't want to go through what they did. Right? No bully wants to go back 10 years later and explain why they bullied somebody. Right? Like, no, you kind of just want to keep running. But the bullies who did bully people will come back around and say, hey, yeah, by the way, what I did was not cool. And I'm super sorry. Right? Anything else for the collective? Like, what is going to happen to you now? Moving forward. Ooh, yeah. Okay, no merry-go-round. You are officially off the merry-go-round. No more up and down. No more back and forth. No more bullshit. 911 emergency. Like, this is an emergency. You have to get out of this energy. There's the twister right there. So there's going to be this huge twist of events that happens that gets you out of this energy and cuts you out of this energy, so then you can get some health and safety in your life and get to the lighthouse. So wherever this person has kept you somewhere very dark, okay, and that darkness now is what you're going to emerge from. And that's where the emergency comes from, because nobody can live in the dark forever. So you actually, this is something that you don't even have to cut, because it's being cut for you. Okay, the ties with this person are being cut for you because it's your health and safety now at risk. This person's putting everything that you're doing under risk. And if you're not meant to die, you have to get out of the risk so then you don't prematurely die and you can finish your mission. Capricorn, hope it helps. Whitney Moonshine out.